Washington has its share of power couples like the Clintons and the Doles, where both husband and wife are on the front lines. Now add to that the Thomases. Here's our Power Player of the Week.
Liberty Central is America's public square. We inspire, we listen, we activate ordinary citizens to secure the blessings of liberty.
Ginni Thomas is talking about a new organization she's running to fight big government. What makes it especially interesting is she's the wife of Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas. But if you think that means she has to pull her punches, think again.
I think we are on a reckless train heading for a cliff.
And what of the Obama agenda?
The audacity of power grabbing that I'm seeing right now in cap and trade, health care, the stimulus plan. It's corrupt. It's a big power grab. It's picking winners and losers from Washington. It's abhorrent to our founding principles.
Liberty Central is Thomas's way to fight back. It's a website that will grade candidates on conservative principles, endorse politicians of any party who pass, and give people ways to support them. She's taken her message to Tea Party rallies.
We need to teach them that enough is enough.
Thanks for coming together.
And to Capitol Hill.
The goal is just to help more citizens become active and engaged in protecting our core founding principles.
Thomas says she checked with court officials to make sure there's no conflict between her husband's job and her new project. She points out Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell's wife is a federal judge.
I don't give up any constitutional rights just because I'm married to a judge.
When you're so clearly on one side of the political debate, can your husband give the other side a fair hearing?
I would hate to see a new standard set for the Thomases that's not true for other judicial spouses and judges.
And so Ginni Thomas will keep saying and fight for what she thinks. About her husband's 1991 confirmation hearing, where he faced allegations of sexual harassment.
You go through a furnace in this town, you see who your friends are.
Last week, the Supreme Court reversed
about President Obama criticizing the Supreme Court's ruling on campaign finance in this year's State of the Union speech.
I thought it was political theater, and I'm tired of the games of Washington.
We found only one subject she wouldn't touch. What do you think of Elena Kagan as a possible addition to the court?
I don't really have an opinion on Elena Kagan, but thank you for the question.
It seems the Thomases, Clarence and Ginni, will both be making waves in the nation's capital.
Stop the big government agenda that's at play in Washington right now. And there's no checks and balances except for the voices of citizens.
Ginni Thomas's new website goes into full operation Tuesday. You can find it at libertycentral.org.